Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Elk Calls here ahead of the series opener between the Bend Elks and the Springfield Drifters. Final home series of the regular season for the Elks trying to make a playoff push. Here with Cole Stringer, first-year assistant with the Elks. The pitching staff having a great performance against the Corvallis Knights last week and just probably one of their best outings as a whole staff throughout the entire starting rotation. Just seeing that from the beginning, just how have you seen the growth in this group?
Definitely from a game managing standpoint, being able to limit big innings. I think early on in the year there were a lot of 4 or 5 spots. Those 4 and 5 spots have now become 1s and 2s, which give the hitters a chance to kind of get us back in the game, and then passing the baton to the back end of the bullpen, which has done a pretty good job the past couple of weeks.
Right, and then it's not only them being in a new environment here, you're also in a new environment. Just so being on this coaching staff, how do you feel you've grown individually?
Oh, man. In many ways, this is my first coaching experience in general. And so being able to learn under Joey and Danny and even Tyler, I know he's younger than me, but he's still been in the coaching space a little bit longer than I have. So being able to learn things from recruiting to how to talk and how to relay messages to different types of players from all 3 of those guys has been really, really helpful, and I'm sure I'll use all of that stuff down my career.
Absolutely. Being under Joey Wong at the helm, you played in the same organization that he did, the Colorado Rockies, for pro ball. Did that connection help join you guys together at all?
Oh, man, instantly. There's still so many names and so many people that are affiliated with the Rockies organization from when he was playing to when I'm playing. He played with a lot of those guys who are now maybe in managerial roles or stuff like that. So, yeah, as soon as we kind of came face to face, it was a lot of do you know and have you met and how did you like and that kind of stuff. So it was really, really cool to hear a lot of names that I haven't heard since last August.
So it's really a small world when it comes to baseball.
Baseball in general, so such a small world. I mean, I didn't know Tyler before. He's from Boise, I'm from Portland. He coaches in a completely different part of the country. But then we start listing off names. It's like, oh, I played with this guy for a summer, or I roomed with this guy for summer ball, or played against this guy. So, yeah, baseball is definitely a small world.
And obviously, Joey going to Oregon State, you going to U of O. Is there any shot shooting every once in a while?
That's a lie, yes, 100%. 100%, but it's all fun and games. I have so much respect for him and the staff he played under because I played against those same guys. And I know he has the same respect for the guys that I played for. So there's definitely some jabs thrown, but it's all fun and games.
And talking about your alma mater in U of O, where you had over 100 strikeouts over your career, playing in nearly 50 appearances, just being able to be a part of that foundation to now setting for a nationally recognized program with the Ducks, just how does that feel to know you kind of helped set the stone of what's been able to come?
No, it's special. It's special to see what Waz and that staff has done. And I was very fortunate. I got to play under both staff, so my last year was that COVID year. Waz and Martyr's first year back, then I obviously got to be around Angier for that fall and some of that spring. And best of luck, obviously, to him at New Mexico State. But, no, it's special to see the program that you came up watching when they first started and then to see where they've become now. No, it's a definitely special feeling to be able to kind of have it's a small fingerprint, but definitely to be associated with that program.
With there being a couple of Ducks coming here, even an incoming Duck like Maddox Maloney, to see what they have going, coming off a super regional, trying to get to Omaha. How excited are you for Coach Wazikowski and his staff and what they're going to be able to do this next season?
Oh, super excited. I think watching that super regional was probably one of the more spectacular things in terms of its PK. PK was packed. PK was back to where I remember when I was being recruited and being able to see those regionals and stuff like that. And unfortunately, we weren't able to accomplish that when I was there. But now watching him accomplish it and even getting to that super regional, seeing how many people showed out, being able to watch it on national television and not only Pac-12, but being able to watch it on ESPN, it was such a cool thing to experience.
Absolutely. Not even to mention the fact that they're producing pro-level baseball players with 6 guys being drafted this season. It's just amazing what him and his staff have been able to do. So I know you ended up just pitching in college, but you still picked up the golf clubs and have been able to stick with that. So when did you start getting into golf? Has that always been a part of you, or did you start doing that more after your playing career got over?
I played as a kid every once in a while. My dad would just kind of give me or send me to summer camps, not golf specific summer camps, but there was always golf stuff affiliated with it or associated with it. And then when I got to playing, I wasn't playing as much. I have a buddy back home, a really close friend of mine, who kind of got me back into it. And so, yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy summer. Obviously, baseball is the number one focus, but on the off days, I think just about every off day, it's either me and Tyler out there or me and Tyler versus Coach Grice and Joey. So we get our rivalry. We got our rivalry going. We got a game 5 on Monday.
Okay.
A game 5 on Monday. It's 2-2, so for all the marbles. But, no, yeah, it's something kind of being away from the playing side. Obviously, you're really competitive coaching, but you still kind of want that personal competitive spirit going on. And so those guys are just as competitive as I am. So there's a lot of talking, and we get going on the course for sure.
Okay, so I got to ask, with that being said, who has the best drive game, iron game, and then puck game?
Oh. It's kind of a mixture. I think me and Joey probably have the best drive game. Anything from about 150 in, I think Tyler takes the crown on that. But Gricey can get hot. Gricey can get hot with both his irons and the flat stick. So, no, we all kind of have our little niches, and that's why we kind of paired it up well. Me and Tyler, I play the long game. He has the short game going on. And Joey and Gricey do whatever they do. We don't talk much about them. We let them do what they do, but it is what it is.
We let them do what they do. Well, Game 5 will be soon of that, but for now, Game 1 between the Elks and the Drifters. Cole Stringer, thanks so much for taking the time. Elks taking on the Drifters tonight in Game 1 here at 6:35.